Hey, what's up guys, welcome to another banger on the biggest and best Forex scam exposing channel in South Africa, coming live to you from my aunt's back room. Nasdaq Ninja is out here busy scamming like the big dogs, but behind the scenes he's busy crying like a puppy.
Emotional, damn it!
Let me show you the privacy complaint that they filed against me through YouTube. Let me also list 5 reasons why it's important for him as a business to list his business address. And then last but not least, let me explain to you why this is so irrelevant and why it's important for him to keep the truth hidden. Let's get straight into it.
FBI, open up!
So as you guys know, recently I exposed Nasdaq Ninja for 2 things. Number 1, I exposed him for being the owner of that prop firm that he is promoting, even though he is trying to make it seem like he is a client. And then secondly, that address of that prop firm is listed on the very same address as his apartment. Now that is really suspicious, and a business address should be public knowledge. We'll get into that in a minute though, because I want to bring you guys attention to what brought us here, the YouTube complaint. YouTube support team, hi Mr. Scam Exposer, we would like to inform you that we have received a privacy concern about your content. Before we review the content, we would like to give you an opportunity to review and, if necessary, modify or remove any potentially private information within the reported content. Receiving this notice does not imply a violation of YouTube privacy guidelines, and no action has been taken against your content or channel at this time. Please find below the list of reported content with the reported video timestamps. Please note that the violation may also occur at other timestamps as well in the audio, title, video description, channel image or background. Reported content and details, and now let's check out the video that he has reported. You guys will see it's this one where I'm exposing the fact that he owns that prop firm, and that is highly disingenuous because he is adding it here like this is a violation of the privacy guidelines, his privacy, when in actual fact a business's address should be publicly available. Not only that, but when you take a look at the stuff that he constantly posts on his Instagram, you would see that he posts his address regularly. When his friends are there, they show his cars standing there in the parking lot. Also, don't you guys think it's a bit funny that this guy is bragging with 4 or 5 cars, but he's still staying in an apartment? I didn't mean to burn anyone there. I can't afford that shit. So let me just be real there. Now, there's a lot of people that calls me negative simply because they do not agree with my approach to exposing certain situations. Now, I'm gonna take a different approach this time, because generally I would have said, guys, here's 5 reasons why Nasdaq Ninja was disingenuous in hiding his company's address. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna show you guys 5 reasons why it's important for his business address to be out there like that. And at the end of that, I'm gonna explain to you why he is really keeping that address hidden. So let's get into the 5 reasons why it's important for his business address to be public available at all times. The very first point, and you guys could have guessed it, is legal and regulatory compliance. Most financial regulators requires firms to clearly list a legal business address. This helps to ensure the company is operating within the law and is not hiding behind shell companies. You remember what I told you guys in that video? Second, it's important for him to publicly list his business address simply for accountability and traceability issues. A legal address provides a real-world location where the company can be contacted, audited, or served with legal papers. It keeps the company accountable for their actions, especially if things go wrong in the case of fraud, theft, or bankruptcy even. Number 3, it's important for him to publicly list his business address because this builds customer trust. Customers are more likely to trust a business that is open and honest about their location. They will trust that business more than they trust a business with no physical presence. And a vague online identity can only take a company that far. This counts especially in the finance world, where people are trusting you with their money. Because ultimately, transparency breeds credibility. But hey, what do I know? The fourth reason why Nasdaq Ninja should publicly make his business address available is because of due diligence and investor confidence. Sometimes investors and partners do a background check to see if their investment will be worthwhile. They check the company's legitimacy, where it's incorporated and taxed, and they also check the jurisdictional laws that apply, because ultimately that will affect contracts and outcomes of certain lawsuits. The fifth and most important reason as to why Nasdaq Ninja should publicly list that business address is simply to prevent fraud. With this, no one can come and catfish your business because there's a central location for it. Hiding or faking an address, that is a huge red flag, especially in the finance industry. Being transparent will always help against scams, Ponzi schemes, and pyramid schemes that might be forged to scam other people in your name when it's not even really you. So you should really publicly list that business address. But I simply believe that he's not gonna do that because he's simply trying to avoid all of these things mentioned. When there is no business address, a company can get away with a lot. When a company just has a vague online presence, no one knows where and how to get hold of them when things go wrong. Hence, Nasdaq Ninja is holding him out to be a client instead of a director, because should things go left and this company rug pulls its clients, he can easily come out and say, hey, I was a client as well, but now we know he's a director, and that is why that address has to be kept hidden. Now, the most important thing here and why I will not remove that address is simply because number one, it's a business address, it should be listed publicly, and number two, that is a big factor in pinning that company on him. Because guys, let's be real, a company that doesn't belong to you won't be listed in the very same address as your apartment. So in doing that, that is already catching him out that he is the owner of that business. But hey, I was just a hater and I have violated his privacy, as he is saying here. What I don't understand is if they are constantly posting the address, posting the parking lots, posting the apartment, and the address is publicly available on any business site, why is he stressing about me making you guys aware about it? All I'm gonna say is, guys, if it's slithering like a snake, it most probably is a snake. And if it's not a snake, it's most probably a snake oil salesman. Thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate you guys. Please do smash that like button. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'm very keen to hear what you guys have to say about him trying to keep the truth hidden. Please share this for the awareness. People need to understand how disingenuous this bride is. You can't be claiming to be a savior in public but then moving viciously behind the scenes. Last but not least, if you're new here, please do smash that subscribe button and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be alerted whenever I drop a new video. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you guys in my next one. Cheers. Hey guys, if you're looking for a broker that's as user friendly as it gets, I got the perfect recommendation. Ficks Brokers. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, their intuitive platform makes trading super easy, and their customer support team is always there to help. But it's not just about ease of use. Ficks Brokers is fully regulated, so you can trust them with your deposits. And if you're wondering about getting your funds out, don't worry. Their withdrawal process is quick and hassle-free. No long waiting periods. Check out Ficks Brokers today and make your trading experience smooth and secure.